Ladies and gentlemen, imagine for a moment that you are holding in your hands a seed that has the potential to grow into the tallest tree or the most beautiful flower. But what makes this seed sprout, grow, and ultimately thrive? It's not just the seed itself, but the dedication, the care, and the time you commit to it. The power of dedication is precisely like that. It's the force that drives growth, transformation, and eventual success. Dedication is often seen as a simple commitment, a decision to follow through on something we've started. But when you peel back the layers, dedication is much more profound. It is a way of living, a way of being. It is not just about the pursuit of a goal or the completion of a task. It is about the mindset and the energy you bring to everything you do. It's the realization that achieving anything of true value requires more than a momentary effort or sporadic actions. It requires a sustained, focused, and unwavering dedication to your vision, no matter how long it takes or how difficult the road may be. Dedication is the act of aligning your inner world with your outer actions. It's a harmony between what you desire and how you choose to show up in the world. The power of dedication comes from this alignment. You must dedicate not only your time and energy, but also your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions to the pursuit of your goals. Every action you take, no matter how small, should reflect the commitment you've made to your vision. This alignment is what transforms your desires into tangible results. This process begins with the mind. It's about changing the way you think and perceive the world around you. When you dedicate yourself to something, you are essentially reshaping your thought patterns to support that purpose. If your thoughts are scattered, filled with doubts and distractions, your actions will reflect that. But when you center your mind on the vision you wish to create, you begin to filter out what no longer serves you. Your thoughts become intentional, designed to guide you toward your goals, and this shift in thinking is where true dedication begins. Dedication isn't passive. It's an active, conscious decision to keep going, even when you don't feel like it, even when things aren't going according to plan. It's in those moments of difficulty that your dedication is truly tested. You may feel frustration or exhaustion creeping in, but your commitment to the goal helps you push past those feelings. It's in these moments of adversity that the power of dedication shines the brightest. It's not the easy days that define your success, but the hard days, the days when you question whether it's all worth it. And in those moments, it's the depth of your dedication that pulls you forward, reminding you of the greater purpose you're working toward. One of the most beautiful aspects of dedication is its ability to connect you with your purpose on a deeper level. When you are truly dedicated, you no longer view your work as just a series of tasks to check off. Every step you take is infused with meaning. You see the value in the process itself, rather than just the end result. This deeper connection allows you to persevere through challenges with a sense of fulfillment, because you understand that every action you take is a step toward personal growth and transformation. Your dedication becomes a bridge between where you are now and the person you are becoming in the process. But dedication is not just about mental commitment. It's about integrating your emotions into the equation. Our emotions are powerful forces that can either propel us forward or hold us back. When you dedicate yourself to something, your emotions must also align with your actions. It's about creating a connection between your heart and your purpose. When you feel emotionally invested in your goal, your actions are fueled by a deep sense of purpose. You become more resilient, more willing to put in the work, because your heart is fully engaged. Your dedication then becomes a wellspring of motivation that continues to feed your journey, even when the going gets tough. The power of dedication lies in its ability to transform both your internal and external world. It changes how you approach challenges and setbacks. It shapes how you respond to obstacles. When you are dedicated, you see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable roadblocks. This shift in perspective allows you to navigate obstacles with grace, knowing that each difficulty is simply a stepping stone along the path to success. Dedication doesn't mean that everything will be easy, but it does mean that you will have the strength and clarity to keep moving forward, no matter what arises. Dedication is about commitment not just to the destination, but to the journey itself. It's about embracing the process with all its ups and downs, knowing that each step you take is building the foundation for your success. True dedication requires patience and trust in the process. It's about developing the resilience to keep going even when you don't see immediate results. But it's also about having faith that your consistent effort will eventually pay off and that the person you become along the way is just as important as the achievements you reach. Dedication is not merely about achieving a goal. It's about becoming the kind of person who does not give up no matter the circumstances. It's about cultivating the mental, emotional, and physical discipline to stay the course and continue working toward your vision, no matter how long it takes. Dedication is the force that keeps you going when everything else falters, and it's the secret to creating lasting success. When you commit fully to your path, when your thoughts, emotions, and actions are all aligned with your deepest purpose, you unlock the true power of dedication. The mind plays a crucial role in the power of dedication. It is the control center from which every action, decision, and thought originates. Dedication starts in the mind, and it's this mental shift that determines the direction of your life. When you decide to dedicate yourself to a goal, you're not simply committing to the physical actions required. You're also committing to reshaping the way you think, perceive, and respond to everything that happens along the way. To understand this, let's explore how the mind functions. Every thought you think, every belief you hold, influences your reality. Thoughts are powerful forces. They shape your behaviors, decisions, and perceptions. Dedication requires a mental focus that goes beyond occasional effort. It's about creating a mindset where every thought, every action, and every decision is aligned with your goal. It's an active process of reframing your thoughts so that they support your journey rather than hinder it. When you dedicate yourself to something, your thoughts become intentional. You choose to think in ways that foster progress, growth, and success. The first step in this mental shift is the awareness that your mind can either be your greatest ally or your greatest obstacle. If you allow negative thoughts, self-doubt, or fear to dominate your thinking, they can easily derail your dedication. Your thoughts have the power to create barriers that prevent you from moving forward, and the only way to overcome these barriers is to take charge of your mindset. This doesn't mean that challenges or setbacks won't arise. In fact, they are inevitable. What matters is how you choose to respond to them. A dedicated mind sees challenges as opportunities for learning and growth. Instead of seeing failure as something final or discouraging, the dedicated mind sees it as a stepping stone. When you encounter a setback, it's not a signal to give up, but a signal to reevaluate, adapt, and move forward with greater clarity. This mental resilience is at the heart of dedication. It's the ability to maintain a positive, focused mindset, even when circumstances may not be favorable. The mind's natural tendency is often to avoid discomfort or uncertainty, but dedication requires you to embrace both. It requires you to push through the discomfort of trying something new or facing challenges head-on, knowing that each moment of discomfort is an opportunity to strengthen your resolve. One of the most powerful aspects of the mind is its capacity for visualization. Visualization is the process of mentally picturing yourself achieving your goal, experiencing the emotions of success, and walking through the steps it takes to get there. This practice plays a critical role in the process of dedication. When you can vividly see yourself accomplishing what you've set out to achieve, your mind begins to believe that it is possible. The more you practice visualizing your success, the more your actions will align with that vision. This mental exercise helps rewire the brain, strengthening neural pathways that reinforce the belief that your goal is not only achievable but inevitable. This connection between mind and dedication also reveals the role of self-talk. The internal dialogue we engage in on a daily basis can either propel us forward or hold us back. Positive self-talk, which is grounded in dedication, affirms our ability to succeed and pushes us to keep going, even in the face of difficulties. Negative self-talk, on the other hand, undermines our confidence and can cause doubt to seep in. The key to fostering a dedicated mindset is to consistently replace negative or limiting thoughts with affirmations of belief and resilience. Instead of thinking, "I can't do this," a dedicated mind would think, "I am capable and I will find a way to make this work." It's important to realize that dedication requires a constant effort to reshape the mind. It's not enough to just commit once and expect results. Dedication is a continual process of mental discipline. Every day, you must remind yourself why you are pursuing your goal and reaffirm your belief in your ability to achieve it. Your thoughts need to be constantly nurtured and guided like the soil around a growing plant. Just as a plant requires consistent care and attention to thrive, your mind needs the same level of care. The more you train your mind to think with clarity, purpose, and focus, the stronger your dedication will become. The mental aspects of dedication aren't limited to your own thoughts. They extend to how you engage with the world around you. Your mind is constantly interacting with the external
world. Whether it's through conversations with others, the media you consume, or the challenges you face daily, A dedicated mind protects its focus. It doesn't waste energy on distractions or negativity that would derail progress. It chooses what it allows to influence its thoughts. This is why dedication requires not only mental clarity, but also the discipline to protect that clarity from external forces that might cloud it. The mind's role in dedication is the foundation for resilience. It's your mental determination that fuels your ability to keep going when things get difficult. A dedicated mind refuses to accept failure as the end of the story. It acknowledges that setbacks are a part of the journey, but chooses to learn and adapt from them. This mentality builds strength, and with time it becomes second nature. The mind, when properly cultivated, becomes a powerful force that drives you forward, keeping you aligned with your goals and unwavering in your pursuit of success. The mind is at the heart of dedication. It shapes the way you perceive and respond to challenges, opportunities, and setbacks. A dedicated mind is one that remains focused, positive, and resilient in the face of obstacles. It is a mind that actively chooses to align thoughts and actions with a purpose, consistently visualizes success, and protects its clarity from distractions. This mental shift is the foundation of all dedication, providing the mental strength and determination needed to keep going, no matter the circumstances. Dedication is not just a fleeting burst of energy or a temporary commitment to a goal. It is rooted in an emotional investment that drives us to persist even when the journey becomes difficult. The emotional commitment to a task or vision forms the foundation for the consistency and resilience required to achieve success. This emotional bond creates a deep personal connection to your goals, which fuels your motivation and strengthens your resolve, even in the face of adversity. Without this emotional foundation, dedication would lack the power to carry us through difficult times and would easily fade in the face of obstacles. The emotional aspect of dedication is incredibly powerful because our emotions are the fuel that drives our actions. They influence how we approach challenges and how we react to failures or setbacks. When we are emotionally committed to a goal, the purpose behind it becomes clearer, and we gain a deeper understanding of why we are doing what we are doing. This clarity allows us to stay focused even when the path is not easy. The emotional investment in our goals becomes the internal motivator that pushes us to keep going when things seem impossible. It turns the effort into something meaningful. Not just a series of tasks to complete, but a journey that is significant to our hearts and minds. When we experience a strong emotional connection to our goals, our dedication transforms into something much more profound. It goes beyond simply trying to accomplish a task. It becomes an intrinsic part of who we are. Imagine dedicating yourself to something that deeply resonates with your values, passions, or desires. This emotional alignment with your goals makes it easier to stay on track because the emotional connection reinforces your purpose and strengthens your desire to succeed. You become more than just a person working toward an end result. You become a person driven by a deeply rooted sense of meaning. This emotional connection can take many forms. It might be a sense of pride in what you are creating, the fulfillment of a lifelong dream, or the joy of learning something new. The emotions that arise from this connection provide a powerful engine for perseverance. They give us the strength to weather the inevitable storms along the way. When the work gets tough, or the results aren't immediate, it's the emotional commitment that keeps us going. The sense of purpose tied to the goal makes the effort worthwhile, even when the end result is not yet in sight. The relationship between emotion and dedication is a two-way street. While emotional commitment provides the energy to stay dedicated, the act of remaining dedicated also strengthens our emotional connection to the goal. Each small step taken toward our goal fuels the emotional bond. Every success, no matter how small, reinforces the belief that we are on the right path. And when setbacks occur, rather than breaking us, the emotional investment allows us to process these setbacks as part of the journey. Instead of feeling defeated, we are able to view them as opportunities to learn, adapt, and grow. It's this emotional resilience that allows dedication to withstand the highs and lows of the pursuit of a goal. This is also why emotional commitment can sometimes be more important than raw ambition. While ambition is important, it often drives us to pursue goals for the wrong reasons or without a deep personal connection to the task at hand. Emotional dedication, on the other hand, is about aligning your desires with your inner values and finding meaning in the pursuit of your goals. When emotions are aligned with your actions, you don't simply achieve your goals, you transform in the process. You grow as a person, as a learner, and as an individual. This transformation becomes its own reward, regardless of whether you achieve the exact goal you originally set out for. The emotional connection to your goals also enables you to persevere through the inevitable difficulties that arise. Dedication, especially when fueled by emotion, doesn't mean that the journey will be without challenges. Rather, it means that you have the emotional stamina to keep moving forward even when things don't go according to plan. You will face moments of self-doubt, fatigue, and frustration, but these moments don't have to break you. Instead, they become opportunities to deepen your commitment. When your heart is fully invested, when the goal feels personal and meaningful to you, you find the strength to keep going when things get tough. You develop the resilience to bounce back from setbacks because your emotional commitment gives you the necessary grit to stay focused on the bigger picture. Emotional dedication is the key to transforming obstacles into opportunities. When you care deeply about something, you stop seeing challenges as insurmountable roadblocks. Instead, you see them as part of the process. Emotional commitment helps you reframe problems, shifting your perspective from defeat to potential growth. It's this shift that turns failures into stepping stones and frustrations into fuel for further action. The more emotionally invested you are, the more you will find creative solutions, try different approaches, and look for new ways to navigate the roadblocks that arise. Your dedication becomes more than just persistence. It becomes a dynamic, evolving process that continually adapts and refines itself as you grow. Emotional dedication is what allows you to remain committed over the long haul. Goals are rarely achieved overnight, and the path to success is rarely straight. There will be moments of joy and accomplishment, but there will also be moments of challenge and even failure. Without emotional dedication, the hard times would cause us to abandon our goals. But when we are emotionally committed, we see every part of the journey as valuable. It's the emotional connection to our purpose that makes the journey worth it, even when the outcome isn't guaranteed. And it's this emotional depth that turns dedication from a simple decision into a transformative way of life. Emotional commitment is the driving force behind dedication. It transforms the pursuit of a goal from a task to a deeply meaningful journey. When we are emotionally dedicated, We are not just working toward an outcome, we are aligning ourselves with something much deeper, our values, passions, and sense of purpose. This emotional connection strengthens our resilience, keeps us focused in the face of setbacks, and helps us find fulfillment in the process, no matter the outcome. Dedication fueled by emotion is not only about achieving goals, it's about becoming the person who is capable of achieving them. The power of dedication does not lie in rare bursts of extraordinary effort or in occasional acts of willpower, but rather in the consistency of small actions taken over time. Dedication is about making a series of deliberate choices day after day that align with your ultimate goal. It's the quiet, consistent work that truly compounds and produces results. This is where the real power of dedication reveals itself through its ability to persist, accumulate, and transform incremental efforts into remarkable achievements. Consistency is not just about repeating the same action mindlessly over time. It's about continually showing up and making the best effort possible, even when the rewards are not immediate or visible. This is where many people falter. The challenge of dedication isn't the big leaps. It's the willingness to continue even when the fruits of your labor are not immediately apparent. But the secret to success lies in this consistency. It is the compounding effect of your actions that builds momentum and moves you closer to your goals. Think of consistency as the accumulation of tiny, seemingly insignificant steps that, over time, add up to something much larger. A single step might feel small, even inconsequential, but when it is followed by another, and then another, you create a powerful force. Like drops of water that slowly carve through solid rock, it's the repeated, steady effort that shapes our reality. Every action you take, no matter how small it may seem at the time, is a building block that lays the foundation for future success. It's easy to get discouraged when you don't see immediate results, but the beauty of dedication lies in the fact that it is the sum of all those small, consistent actions that lead to lasting transformation. Many people expect immediate gratification or quick results, especially in today's fast-pacing world, but dedication isn't about rushing to the finish line. It's about embracing the process, the journey, and the growth that happens along the way. Consistency requires patience. It's about making the choice, day after day, to continue moving forward, regardless of the challenges or the pace at which progress is happening. This is why dedication is not just about effort, it's about trust. You must trust that the work you're putting in, no matter how slow or difficult it may seem, is making a difference. Over time, these consistent efforts begin to compound and create results that would have otherwise seemed unattainable. Another powerful aspect of consistency in dedication is that it fosters discipline. Discipline is the ability to stay focused and maintain commitment even when distractions arise. It's about being able to keep your eyes on the prize, even when there are other tempting paths or activities that might seem easier in the short term. This is why dedication isn't just about motivation. Motivation is fleeting, but discipline is what keeps you going when motivation fades. It's the structure and consistency of your actions that allow you to build momentum, regardless of your emotional state or external circumstances.
Discipline helps turn consistency into a habit, and when a practice becomes habitual, it no longer requires a great deal of effort or willpower to maintain. You don't need to rely on bursts of energy or motivation to push through. Instead, you become someone who simply follows through with the actions that support your goals. These actions become ingrained in your daily life, and over time, they shape your identity. You begin to see yourself as someone who is disciplined, someone who takes consistent steps toward success, and someone who trusts in the process. This shift in identity is key to long-term dedication. When consistency becomes part of who you are, it no longer feels like work, it becomes the natural course of your life. The process of consistency also builds resilience. When you consistently show up for your goals, you become better equipped to handle setbacks and failures. Every time you encounter an obstacle or a challenge, your commitment to consistent effort allows you to bounce back more quickly. You realize that one setback does not define your entire journey. Instead, it becomes a learning experience, an opportunity to refine your approach and keep moving forward. This resilience is what enables you to maintain your dedication through the ups and downs of life. It gives you the ability to navigate life's challenges without losing sight of your ultimate goal. Consistency helps you to refine your craft or skill over time. Whether you are working on a personal project, learning a new skill, or building a business, the repetition of small, consistent effort sharpens your abilities. The more you practice, the better you become. Mastery, whether in a professional or personal domain, is not achieved through bursts of inspiration or a single monumental effort. It is built through steady, deliberate practice day after day. Each small step not only brings you closer to your goal, but also makes you more proficient at what you're doing. Over time, you begin to notice improvements that might not have been apparent in the beginning, but they are the result of your unwavering commitment to consistency. It's also important to recognize that consistency is not about perfection. There will be days when you don't perform at your best or when things don't go according to plan. But the key to consistency is getting back on track as soon as possible. It's not about avoiding mistakes, but about continuing to move forward despite them. The willingness to return to your practice after a setback, to keep showing up even when things feel difficult, is what makes dedication so powerful. Each time you return to your path, you build even more resilience and develop a deeper connection to your goals. The real power of dedication lies in consistency. It's the small, repeated actions taken over time that accumulate into significant results. Consistency builds discipline, transforms your identity, fosters resilience, and refines your skills. While the journey might seem slow at times, each consistent step moves you closer to your goal. Dedication requires a commitment to showing up every day, no matter the obstacles, and trusting that the efforts you invest will ultimately lead to success. It's this steady persistence that makes achievement not only possible, but inevitable. One of the most transformative aspects of dedication is its ability to shift our focus from immediate results to long-term growth and development. It's easy to get caught up in the desire for quick success, especially in a world that often values instant gratification. But true dedication teaches us to value the journey rather than just the destination. It's not about rushing to the end goal, it's about embracing the process of growth and development that takes place along the way. This shift in mindset allows us to stay committed, even when results are not immediate, and enables us to cultivate a deeper sense of fulfillment in the pursuit of our goals. When we are focused only on the end result, we often miss out on the lessons and growth that happen in the process. Dedication, when rooted in the understanding that growth is a journey, allows us to embrace every challenge, failure, and moment of learning as a vital part of that journey. Rather than seeing setbacks as discouraging obstacles, dedication encourages us to view them as essential stepping stones that are helping us grow, adapt, and become better versions of ourselves. Every challenge presents an opportunity to build resilience, gain insight, and refine our approach. This perspective is key to maintaining a long-term commitment to any goal. If you're only focused on the end result, setbacks can feel like failure. But when you are dedicated to growth, setbacks become valuable feedback. You start to appreciate the lessons embedded in the difficulties rather than being discouraged by them. Each failure or challenge serves as a chance to recalibrate, learn, and improve. This mindset not only helps you stay committed to your goal, but also allows you to find joy and fulfillment in the process of becoming better every day. It shifts your perspective from a narrow focus on success to a broader understanding of what success truly is, a continuous process of learning and evolving. True dedication is not just about achieving a particular goal, it's about cultivating the habits, skills, and mindset that will continue to serve you long after that goal is achieved. When you are dedicated to growth, you are building more than just a set of achievements. You are creating a foundation of discipline, resilience, and self-awareness that will carry you through any challenge that arises in the future. This is where the power of dedication lies, in its ability to transform you, not just your circumstances. Every step you take, no matter how small, builds your character, sharpens your abilities, and prepares you for the challenges and opportunities ahead. This commitment to growth also encourages a mindset of continuous improvement. No matter how much progress you make, there's always room to grow. Dedication fosters a sense of curiosity and a desire to keep learning. It instills in you the understanding that mastery is a lifelong process, not a final destination. Each new skill you acquire, each challenge you overcome, and each lesson you learn becomes part of a much larger process of personal and professional evolution. Rather than seeing achievements as endpoints, you begin to see them as milestones in an ongoing journey of self-improvement. With dedication to growth, you are constantly evolving, pushing the boundaries of what you are capable of, and refining your skills and abilities to meet new challenges. Focusing on growth rather than results shifts the way we relate to time. In our fast-paced world, we often measure success by how quickly something can be achieved. We are conditioned to expect rapid results, but true dedication is built on the understanding that mastery takes time. By embracing growth as a process, we free ourselves from the pressure to deliver instant results. We learn to pace ourselves, allowing for periods of slow progress, reflection, and even failure without losing sight of the bigger picture. This ability to maintain patience and long-term focus is a critical component of dedication. It's the patience to trust in the process, to believe that every small step is bringing us closer to who we want to become, even if the results aren't immediate. Another crucial aspect of dedicating ourselves to growth is that it allows us to embrace the present moment. When we are fixated solely on the end goal, we can easily overlook the value of the present. We may rush through the journey, focused on what's next, rather than fully engaging with the process. However, when we dedicate ourselves to growth, we learn to appreciate the present. We learn to value the skills, knowledge, and experiences that we are accumulating each day. This perspective helps us enjoy the journey even when it's challenging, and allows us to find meaning in every step along the way. Instead of focusing only on the end result, we learn to appreciate how far we've come and what we are learning right now. The commitment to growth encourages us to embrace failure as a necessary part of the journey. In the traditional view of success, failure is often seen as a setback, something to be avoided or feared. But when we dedicate ourselves to growth, failure is reframed as a crucial part of the process. Every failure offers valuable lessons that help us move closer to mastery. It's through failure that we learn what doesn't work, refine our approach, and develop the skills and resilience necessary to succeed. This shift in perspective removes the fear of failure and allows us to approach challenges with a sense of curiosity and an open mind. Instead of seeing failure as the end, we see it as just another part of the path to success. Dedicating yourself to growth rather than results is one of the most powerful ways to stay committed to your goals, especially when progress feels slow or uncertain. This approach allows you to embrace the journey, learn from your mistakes, and continuously improve. It transforms your relationship with time, encourages you to stay patient, and helps you see every experience as an opportunity for growth. By focusing on growth instead of results, you create a mindset that values the process of becoming better, not just the end destination. This long-term, growth-oriented dedication is what ultimately leads to lasting success and fulfillment. Dedication has the remarkable ability to propel us through the inevitable difficulties we encounter in life. Life is full of challenges, obstacles, and moments when things don't go as planned, but it's during these times that dedication proves its true value. The strength of dedication lies not in how easy the journey is, but in its ability to help us persist when the journey becomes tough, uncertain, or discouraging. The key to enduring through adversity lies in the mindset that dedication nurtures a mindset that allows us to transform challenges into opportunities for growth and to keep moving forward regardless of the difficulties in our path. When faced with setbacks, most people experience frustration, disappointment, or a desire to quit. It's natural to feel discouraged when things don't go according to plan, especially when you've invested significant time, energy, or resources into a goal. However, dedication teaches us that setbacks are not signals to stop. They are part of the process. The road to success is never a straight line. It's filled with twists, turns, and unexpected challenges. Dedication allows us to stay committed to our goals, even when the path becomes unclear or difficult to navigate. It encourages us to see failure not as an endpoint, but as a necessary step in our learning process. Challenges are often the most powerful teachers we encounter. They force us to grow, adapt, and innovate in ways that comfort and ease never could. It's through these challenges that we refine our skills, discover our true potential, and develop the resilience needed to achieve our goals. Every obstacle offers a lesson, and every lesson learned makes us more capable, more equipped to handle future challenges. Dedication helps us understand that these obstacles are not roadblocks, they are opportunities to improve and grow stronger. With dedication, we learn to see failure as feedback rather than as a sign of inadequacy. Instead of quitting when things get tough, dedication fuels the desire to keep going and to try new strategies or approaches until success is achieved. This ability to persist through challenges is what sets those who are truly dedicated apart from those who are merely interested in achieving a goal. Many people start strong, full of excitement and enthusiasm, but when difficulties arise, they lose their drive and give up. Dedication is different. It's the unwavering commitment to continue, even when motivation wanes or progress seems slow. It's the understanding that success requires time, effort, and perseverance, and that the path will not always be easy. When we dedicate ourselves to something, we are mentally preparing for these challenges. We know they will come, and we commit to facing them head on, no matter what. Another aspect of dedication's power during difficult times is the sense of purpose it provides. When you are dedicated to something, especially when you have a strong emotional connection to it, the challenges you face feel less daunting. You remember why you started in the first place. This sense of purpose is the fuel that keeps the fire of dedication burning, even in the darkest of times. It reminds you that your effort is not in vain, and that the challenges are simply part of the larger picture. This sense of purpose turns struggles into meaningful parts of the journey, rather than insurmountable obstacles. With dedication, you are able to reframe difficulties as temporary inconveniences that can be overcome, rather than as permanent barriers to your success. Dedication helps build mental toughness, which is critical when navigating challenges. Mental toughness is the ability to stay focused, positive, and persistent even when the going gets tough. It's the ability to manage stress, bounce back from setbacks, and keep moving forward with a sense of determination and resolve. Dedication is the cornerstone of mental toughness. The more we dedicate ourselves to a goal, the stronger our resolve becomes. We develop the ability to stay calm in the face of adversity, to find solutions rather than dwell on problems, and to keep our eyes on the end goal despite the temporary setbacks. Over time, this mental toughness becomes ingrained in our character, making it easier to face challenges in any area of life. Dedication also nurtures the ability to embrace discomfort. Achieving meaningful goals rarely happens without some level of discomfort, whether that's physical, emotional, or mental. Dedication helps us to not only accept discomfort, but to view it as part of the growth process. We learn that growth happens outside of our comfort zones, and that true progress requires pushing through the discomfort. It's in these moments of challenge, when we feel stretched to our limits, that we develop the greatest capacity for growth and achievement. Dedication teaches us that discomfort is not something to avoid, but something to embrace, because it is an essential part of becoming the person capable of achieving our dreams. Through adversity, dedication also helps us develop a sense of patience. Achieving meaningful goals often takes time, and progress is rarely linear. There will be moments when things don't seem to be moving forward, or when it feels like we are taking 2 steps back for every 1 step forward. However, dedication teaches us that the process is just as important as the outcome. We learn to trust that every small effort contributes to our growth. Even when progress seems slow, we are still moving forward. This patience, born from dedication, allows us to stay the course even when results are not immediately visible. The true power of dedication during difficult times lies in its ability to transform adversity into a catalyst for growth. When we remain dedicated, we not only overcome challenges, we emerge from them stronger, wiser, and more capable than before. Dedication helps us to develop the resilience, mental toughness, patience, and perspective necessary to navigate life's inevitable difficulties. It teaches us that challenges are not to be feared or avoided, but embraced as opportunities for personal development. With dedication, we become more than just goal achievers. We become individuals who can thrive in the face of adversity and who are capable of turning obstacles into stepping stones on the way to success. In conclusion, dedication is the driving force that transforms aspirations into reality. It is not merely about reaching a destination, but about the process of growth, resilience, and continuous effort that shapes who we become along the way. The power of dedication lies in its ability to persist through adversity, maintain consistency, and focus on long-term growth rather than immediate results. It teaches us to embrace challenges as opportunities for learning and transformation, knowing that each step, no matter how small, brings us closer to our goals. Dedication enables us to remain steadfast even in the face of difficulty, building mental toughness and discipline. Ultimately, it is through dedication that we unlock our true potential, achieving not only our objectives but also a deeper sense of fulfillment, purpose, and self-awareness. In a world that often seeks instant gratification, dedication reminds us that lasting success is built on patience, persistence, and the unwavering belief in the value of the journey itself. So, commit to your path, trust the process, and embrace the power of dedication. It is the key to unlocking your fullest potential and realizing your dreams.